Okay, for radial and ulnar deviation, we're going to keep her at that 90 degrees of, is that cutting off your circulation?
No. Rainy this shirt.
I didn't do it.
Oh, we're switching.
We can switch sides.
Okay.
Doing too much, what you're saying.
No, it's just off. What's going on? Okay, there we go. We'll go here. Okay, so we can keep her in that same position, but now instead of the hand and wrist being off the edge of the table, it's going to be just right on top of the table. Okay. My fulcrum is now going to change to the dorsal aspect of the wrist directly over the capitate. So the dorsal aspect of the capitate. Okay. There are a couple different ways that we can find the capitate. One is we can find that third metacarpal, and we follow it right along, and then all of a sudden it drops off, and there's a nice soft spot right there. That's one way we can find the capitate. Another way is if we take her into some flexion, wrist flexion, then the capitate will pop up, and then it'll disappear as we go back into extension. Okay? So either way, if we find that capitate, that's going to be my fulcrum. My proximal arm is going to be lined up down her forearm with the lateral styloid, or excuse me, lateral epicondyle of the humerus. Okay, so as she's in this position, it's just sitting right on top there, nice and easy to find. And then my proximal, or excuse me, distal arm, geez, the distal arm is going to be in line with the third metacarpal. So essentially we're just drawing a straight line all the way down through those 3 points, which is really easy to do. And then I'm going to come under, and I like to pinch the patient's hand and the goni, just like this, kind of in that lumbical grip like we talked about and learned today. And then I can pull her into ulnar deviation, which is what is normal?
30 to 40.
30 to 40. And she's right at 40. And then, oh, it's passing. So don't move. I move you. Yes, what is our normal for radial deviation?
20 to 25.
20 to 25, and she is above that. She is at 32 degrees of radial deviation. Okay? With radial and ulnar deviation, as you're having the patient go through or pushing them through, just make sure you don't go up into extension on either of those, because it can change the outcome of the motion. So we got to keep them nice and flat in that neutral position as we go into radial and ulnar deviation. Okay? Any questions with those?